What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Johnny Cracks Packs. I am your host, Johnny Maz, and today we are going to be opening some 2025 Stadium Club. We've got a mega box here. If you've been paying attention to any of the reviews online, you'll probably have seen that there were some downgrades to the set this year. There are some complaints out there. We'll kind of talk about that. The biggest positive that I saw is they have reduced the base set to 200 cards, and that is the ideal collectible size for me when I go after a set. Anything over 200, I really have a hard time devoting the time and the money to trying to collect the whole set, but 200 cards or under, I love being able to put a base set together, putting those cards into a binder so that I can look at them, or possibly, putting a display together. But Stadium Club's got a 200 card base set, and I think you get almost 140 cards in the mega box. So I've already opened a value pack. Some of my bigger hits, I got a Juan Soto Sepia. That's probably the biggest one. I got a couple of these inserts, nothing numbered, so that was kind of a bummer. The hobby boxes went from two autos to one auto. So that's another thing we can talk a little bit about. But I did get a good stack of base cards out of the value box, and they were all individual cards, no duplicates. So I am hoping that today I will be able to complete the Stadium Club base set with this box. So we're going to rip this box. When we're done, we'll do a little bit of a cost analysis and see if we pulled anything of value. And then we'll also kind of review and see where we stand as far as how many cards away from a complete set we are, because that's always something I love to do. But in any case, I'm excited. Stadium Club is my favorite drop of the year. Despite the changes this year, I am still excited for this box. So let's get to it, and we'll talk a little bit about it in a little while. All right, let's get to it. Our Stadium Club Mega Box 2025. So we are going to get 8 cards per pack, 18 packs for a total of 144 cards. We're going to get our 9 exclusive base light blue parallels, as well as 2 sepia base parallels per box. So that's kind of nice. The light blue parallels for me are another bright spot, especially as a Yankee fan. I'm going to try and get all of the Yankees players that are in this set in that light blue parallel. I think it's pretty sharp. They do have kind of like your standard red foil, greens, I think, as well. In this set, but those blue ones are just really nice looking, so I'm kind of excited about that. Like I said, I opened a value box, didn't get any numbered cards, really didn't get anything that was kind of knock your socks off value wise. From the hobby boxes that I've been getting, watching get opened online, I haven't been seeing too many crazy hits, so that's kind of a bummer as far as like, I think the return on value this year is not what it was in years past. They reduced the hobby boxes from 2 autographs to 1 autograph. I'm not seeing a lot of numbered cards, and also some of the guys open the hobby boxes note that like each pack has like a red parallel, so the pulls are a little repetitive. So for me, it's not as much about the value as it is about the fun of opening the pack. So I think the megas are going to be the most fun here to open. So we'll see kind of what we get. But I'm really looking forward to having a complete base set. They did remove the chrome cards. That's a nice Garrett Cole. They did remove the chrome cards from this year's set, which was another way of kind of like hurting that return of investment. Oh, here's a Jeter. In case of emergency, break glass. So probably the least sexy of all the insert sets, but it's there and it's a Jeter, so I will take it. Christian Yelich, Anthony Santander, Caleb Durbin rookie, and Adolis Garcia. Things I love about these cards is they have that borderless look. They're full photograph. It's not always the same as the Series 1 or Series 2 photo that they use for the player, so it's usually a unique shot, which is also kind of cool. I also like the backs. So nice, we got our Judge, Willie Adames. If we look at the back, so if you look at the back, it's kind of a nice clean looking back. It's got a little bit of information there. So just really cool cards all around. It was nice last year. You got a couple of chromes in each pack, which was kind of fun. Let's see. So there's Mauer, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a nice picture. Byron Buxton, Marcelo Mayer. Mayer, I'm sure I've been calling him Mayer. And there is our first blue, and it's Buster Posey, so that's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can't get that sleeved right away. So as I was saying, last year you got a couple of chromes per pack, which was really, really nice. I don't know if I'm going to have room to stand up all of our blue parallels, but there's the first one. So it's kind of a cool looking card. The absence of chrome does hurt your return of value because for me, as somebody that flips a lot of low-end singles. Ooh, nice Jeter. That's a cool looking card. For somebody that flips a lot of low-end singles, those chrome cards really, you know, you can sell those for $2-3 a pop as opposed to these paper cards where I think like Max It Out online is like just like $1.75, $1.89, something like that. Here's our second blue. It's Kyle Manzardo. That's a cool picture. Set that aside. Get my knife out of the way. Spencer Strider should be due for a nice comeback this year. Chase Dollander. And Austin Riley. Very cool. So one thing I like about these mega boxes is the price point is really nice. You get a ton of cards for less than half the price of a hobby box. Kobe Mayo. You get this just great photography. A nice alternate look at some of your favorite MLB stars. Michael King. Oh, Lawrence Butler. So that's a nice, that blue parallel. I really like that. It really pops. Zach Wheeler. Freddie Freeman. And a James Wood rookie card. Oh man, I could have sworn his rookies were last year, but I guess he's, oh, that is last year. It is 2025. I keep forgetting. I'm thinking 2026 already since we're a couple of weeks away from, well, a week or so away from the World Baseball Classic, and then a few weeks away from opening day. Roki Sasaki. Mike Trout, Adley Rushman. I did open, here's a Wade Boggs. This is going to be break, in case of emergency, break glass. So that's a classic veteran player on the insert again. Chase Medroth. And George Brett, classic. I did open my hobby box of Series 1. I was thoroughly unimpressed. I got one numbered card. Luckily, it was a Yankee, Jose Caballero. But I got absolutely kind of skunked on as far as numbered cards and inserts. There was just a lot of base packs in it. So not too happy. That's a nice Tovar. Brenton Doyle. So I know some people have been hitting big out of those Series 1 boxes. So they're definitely worth the rip if you're into Series 1 and you're into those base sets. But mine was not lucky. Big Hurt. Sammy Sosa, Aaron Nola, and Cade Horton rookie. So I feel like I've opened a bunch of packs and I still have a ton to go. So that is awesome. These packs don't really break apart all that nice. Jimmy Rollins, David Ortiz, Max Scherzer. I think he just re-signed with the Blue Jays. Cam Smith rookie. Oh, J-Rod in the blue. I like it. And then we're going to have the base J-Rod. There's the base Buster Posey. Matt Chapman in that base J-Rod. So nice to see. So let me know in the comments what you guys have been cracking. What your best pulls so far 2026 are. I do have a bunch of tops now coming in. I worked out a deal to get one of every Olympic Tops Now, Winter Olympic Tops Now card that came out. And so I'll be looking for those in the next month or so. Byron Buxton blue. And we're going to have the Ben Rice rookie card. Love it. Prince Fielder. And the old-timey Honus Wagner. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that Topps Now set. That'll be nice to have. I think it's about 20 cards, 18 or so cards that they printed for the Winter Olympics. All Topps Now. Jordan Alvarez. I did buy some Heritage, I think it was. Look at that. That's a nice kind of foil treatment. Yours for the taking. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Jacob deGrom, Francisco Alvarez, Mason Wynn, and Luis Angel Acuna. I got quite a few of his cards this year, and I think he's ready to have a nice breakout season. We'll see how that goes. The nice thing about these cards, though, too, is that you don't have to worry if you're going to like ding a corner or anything, because you're not going to lose any value on these cards. Even the paper cards, though, they do have quite a bit nicer of a look to them. There's another Yours for the taking. Kobe Mayo, rookie card. They do have a kind of a nicer feel than regular base cards out of the Topps Series 1 and Series 2. But it was really nice last year to have those chrome cards mixed in. So we are getting quite the stack going over here, and I am thinking we're gonna probably complete this set. Max Muncy, not the Max Muncy, the other Max Muncy. Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Naylor. Oh, that looks like something cool. John Birdie. Nice. Is that like a golden? Not numbered. But a cool shot either way. A-Rod, Biggio, Shane McClanahan. It looks like we're going to get a Gleyber Torres in the blue. Man, I'd love to hit like the blue parallel Aaron Judge. That would be probably the best. Ken Griffey Jr. We got another blue in this one coming up. Keyshaw, Diaz, and it's Christian Campbell. Nice blue rookie. Sliding into the 9th green at 9 p.m. Rhett Lauder, Jose Ramirez, Tatis, and Yuri Perez. All right, we got about 6 packs left, man. They keep coming in this mega box. I like it. Let's see. Jackson Jobe. Brian Wu, predicted to have a big year. Moises Ballesteros, great Cubs rookie. Here's our sepia, Bo Bichette. Not too shabby. Oh, looks like we've got a Nolan Ryan in here too. Jackson Holiday, Edgar Caro, Clayton Kershaw, and let's see what this is. The concentration, Nolan Ryan, nice card. Can't go wrong with a Nolan Ryan card. O'Neal Cruz, great shot. O'Neal Cruz heading in for the slide. There's Imanaga. Dalton Rushing. That's another blue I wouldn't mind getting is an Imanaga. There's going to be Spencer Schwellenbach on the back there. There's Maddox, McLean, Barry Larkin, and another concentration with Spencer Schwellenbach, rookie card. Not too shabby. So as you can see, I don't think Stadium Club is the one you're going to buy and flip for a ton of cash. These cards are collector's cards. This has always been a collector's set. They did have some more value in them last year with the 2 autographs and the Chrome cards. But these are just great pictures. A lot of people think this looks like AI or some sort of cartoon, but that's a photo of Ichiro. Will Smith. Dancing Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers and the Dancing Dodgers. Nice guys, but just hate the team and what they represent. Matt Chapman. in the blue. All right, so we've got most of our blues, I think. I think we still have 1 or 2 left. Haven't hit the cards that I wanted out of the blues, but I'm sure I can trade them or flip them and go out and get the ones I want. Connor Norby, that's a nice photograph. Nick Kurtz, rookie card, that's good. Piazza, there it is. Luis Castillo, that's a blue. We're going to have Altuve, Baldwin, Larry Walker, and a Max Scherzer concentration. So a few good pitchers on the concentration parallels. All right, Michael Harris. Ooh, Chisholm Jr. That's another blue parallel I'd love to see. Chase Petty, Yuri Perez, that's our other sepia. Jackson Merrill, Michael Bush, Denzel Clark rookie card. Nice looking photo of him climbing the wall. And what is this? Savage Slugger, Albert Pujols. Nice foil treatment on that. Nothing numbered. Didn't see anything numbered. Last pack magic. Let's see what it has for us. And then we'll flip the camera around. I'll do some math. I'll see where we're at as far as collecting the whole set, and maybe look up some value on a couple of these blues and see if there's anything worth talking about. Pete Alonso, nice picture. Wrong uniform now. Junior Caminero, Johan Santana. And there's Nolan Arenado and our last Savage Slugger, Cal Ripken Jr. I don't know if I'd call him a Savage Slugger, but we'll take it. So not too shabby. Good amount of cards for a good price. I've got a big stack here to go through and see where we are as far as the set collecting goes, set building. Some good blues, some concentrations. So I think we got everything as advertised. I'm not sure what that is. That might just be a base card with just a beautiful photograph for John Birdie, but we'll see. I will let you know. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll flip this around and kind of finish it off, and I'll let you know where we're at. All right, so we've crunched some numbers. We're going to give you the lowdown right now. Basically, we bought a value box and a mega box. The value box was $25, mega box was $60. We could have saved $10 on that by ordering it through the Topps website, but I did pick it up at my local card store, and so I'm happy to pay that bit of tax to keep them going, because they're awesome. Green Bay City cards, we love you. We did not complete the whole set. I was hoping that we would, but we got about 123 out of 200 base cards, which isn't bad. We had 33 duplicates. There were a number of inserts and parallels that we'll talk about. But as far as the base cards go, I think that's pretty good. I think maybe another mega or a couple values, and I could probably finish out the set. A lot of really cool cards. Great photography. We did get 9 blue parallels. My favorite one was Lawrence Butler. It's a good-looking photograph. We got 3 sepias, 4 green parallels, and 12 inserts. So when we're talking about return to value, if we were to sell all those inserts like today on eBay, maybe an average of $2 profit on each sale once I'm done with fees and everything and shipping, you're looking at maybe $30, $35 of a return. So not great if that's what you're looking for, but I have to say that as a collector, I really enjoyed opening these cards. I love this set. We did pull a numbered card. I missed it on the first go around, but it's the Max Scherzer concentration, and it's the Aquamarine parallel. It's numbered to 99. We got 11 out of 99. So that's a pretty cool card to kind of sit on and keep for a while. It's not something I would sell. I like Scherzer, so I'm going to hang on to that one. But one numbered card out of the 2 boxes is not the greatest, but from a collecting standpoint, I got 123 out of 200 cards, so I'm pretty happy with that. Would have liked to have seen a little bit more, but I got 33 duplicates, so if somebody else is looking to fill out a set, I can trade, I can sell them, so that's not a problem. The Scherzer card is great, probably the best easily the best hit out of the box. The Nick Kurtz rookies are something I'll probably hold on to. Other than that, I think I'm going to leave you with my favorite card of the set so far, John Birdie. This card kind of exemplifies everything I love about this set. It's a beautiful photograph. It really captures the game, and I just love it. And it's why I collect this set. It's why I love Stadium Club. So if you're looking for a return of value, like right away, if you're looking to flip, you're probably going to want to flip these boxes sealed, because the odds are long. There are a lot of good, cool autographs I've seen pulled out of the hobby boxes, but you get so many less cards in the hobby boxes than you do in the megas, that for, a collector, that's not something I'm looking for. But in any case, I'm very pleased with it. Enjoy the John Birdie card. Enjoy your Stadium Club. If I get any more, I will rip it on the channel. I appreciate you guys. Hit like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time on Johnny Cracks Packs.